Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside this gentle world. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams. Real love bursting out of every scene. Stay strong, boy. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is recorded in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
The topics. Yes, sir. We officially back at it. This is not Boog Nice. It's actually Fobster360 coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast, episode what? 251 already? What's good? I'm your host, Fobster360. Got my boys with me, Pancheezey, Rick Dom. Boog will be along shortly, I'm sure. I'm looking tremendously short in this chair. Hang on. That's a lot better. Thanks, man. I'm like 90% hair now. Thank you, dude.
Let me tell you something.
Appreciate
You better
it.
have that. You better have that hair during Comic-Con, because
Oh, man.
you're gonna be able to get people to buy your drinks, no problem. You give them a little flash of the hair. You give them a little, give them a little hair flip.
I was thinking more Iron Maiden, Flash of the Blade. No? All right.
Or you know what? You can plan your fit accordingly, and you can look like Keno from
Gotcha.
TMNT.
Hey, I guess there's news to talk about there, but oh, good job, Rick.
Bringing it all together.
But how was y'all's week since episode 250?
Fantastic.
Fantastic, you say.
Fantastic.
been-
Absolutely.
It's been awesome. I was on I was in the chat of an amazing stream last night, where a certain individual
mine.
by the name of Pancheezey
Pancheezey,
Deep Cuts was opening figures
That's
last
it.
night. That was dope.
I was
I
there
couldn't-
too. I remember it fondly.
It was so funny. I thought that I'd typed out a message, but it never sent the entire time. And I realized after your outro was playing that the reason I never bought that stupid fucking orc from GameStop is because of what happened to you at the end of the stream. I looked at this thing in the box and I thought, I don't want to open this.
I don't want to open this thing, man. It's still
And I don't
right here.
want this. I don't want this gigantic box in my trash can.
It's huge.
Oh man,
It's humongous.
I shit you not. It was like $7 at my GameStop, and I was like, no, this thing is gonna be taking up space in my trash can. There's a lot of footsteps. I don't want to open this. Fuck this.
It's very inexpensive. It was very
I
inexpensive.
related to you a
towards
lot on that stream, Punch, because I also just threw out my first Mezco box.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know.
What?
It was the only way to make some of these piles work.
What
was
was
it?
it? Who bit the dust,
I
brother?
had an extra diabolique.
Oh no, not
man.
the Spanish spy. What the fuck?
My
Italian
biggest-
spy?
My number one enemy.
He got turned into Black Manta, and Black Manta doesn't fit in that box because his head's so big.
Not
So,
like this. Not
Had to
like
go.
this.
I had him in a separate box.
I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
just know the entire time you were on your Thanos shit, and you were saying sorry to the little one for being thrown away.
Same.
I know. I mean, I think it was more like Thanos in the sense that it was like actually pretty ruthless. You made it
yeah.
seem all cute and stuff, but it's pretty fucking ruthless.
And be like
I see
that.
we both got the email about it being tie-dye and acid wash day. That's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know.
See you later, hot tie guy.
But yeah,
I'm wearing my shirt.
like Rick was saying yesterday, I did a stream, first time, long time. I had a massive pile.
Not how that term is used, but sure.
I know, right? I know. I had a massive pile of figures that I got from the GameStop sale, just assaulting this part of my room. So I knew I wanted to build a new desk or whatever, and I could not have all those boxes. So I did a stream where I opened as much as I could, and then I'll probably do another one too. I got through, I want to say, like half of the pile. No, probably not. Maybe a third or a fourth. Maybe a fifth. I don't know. It just keeps on getting smaller. But but hopefully I'll have a part 2.
You made a dent. I saw it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a dent. Yeah, for sure.
You throwing out those boxes?
Which ones? These?
All of the ones that you opened.
Oh yeah,
boxes?
absolutely. Well,
Okay.
yeah, everything that I opened yesterday, I threw the box out.
Nice.
I'm almost certain.
Nice.
And
I think I showed off.
You single-handedly put everyone onto Jack's Mario.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm saying. That line doesn't need any help from me. It's doing God's work already, basically. This is a great line, absolutely. I couldn't believe the range on that Penguin Mario. I think it was crazy.
Oh, that was nutty. Marvel Legend could never.
No, never ever. They could never ever. That's it. What about y'all? What have y'all been doing since Friday?
Well, speaking of great streams, if I may jump in and leave Rick for last, which he hates.
Only in the outros. Only in the outros it's bad.
Oh, okay, good. I was on a great stream myself with the great Pac Photos, friend of the show, on Monday.
Let's go.
His season finale of his Monday Night Toys show was a lot of fun. Pac had me on, and we talked Mezco as one does when standing in front of a pile of them, and we had a good time. Compared soft goods. We noted that McFarlane capes are akin to cheesecloth, and you might be able to use them to make ghee out of butter, clarified butter.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheesecloth.
So, if nothing else, it was a good stream, man. It was Pac's a great dude. Puts out some great content, including that AI one that we had talked about, the AI written toy review.
Only the best.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out that episode that I did with him on Monday. It was a lot of fun. And then other than that, yeah, chilling, finishing some photos of Bishop, which I hope to have up tonight. Trying to get the rest of the X-Men out to shoot those and do the old Bish drop, as they call it.
They do be calling him that.
Yeah, I'm just I keep up with all the latest hashtags, and that's one I've seen out there.
I believe it.
That's a top tag right there. The Toy Crew buddies are using it as we speak.
No. Hashtag Toy Pops.
Hashtag Toy Pops. Hashtag Toy Crew buddies.
What is it, like Toy Pops 7 at this point? How many times have they had to remake that account?
Oh no.
I don't even know why.
They got some saboteurs out there. I'm assuming.
Saboteurs, huh?
Yeah, they're getting Riley Reeded off of there.
Oh my God, Jason Lopez was my favorite comment so far, bro. But this ain't even my final form. You just wait.
Incredible.
It can get worse.
True.
Mm-hmm. Rick, how's your week been? As we kill time.
Oh man. Was that Boog?
No, that was me.
I thought that was if there was glass breaking at the beginning of that. I thought it was Stone Cold.
Yeah, absolutely. 316, baby.
I just kicked your ass. It's been okay. It was really funny on Monday. I went to Target as one normally does on a Monday. Just looking for these Street Fighters. I really, really was hoping that I would find them before Wednesday and I could send them out to you guys and at least all of us have one in hand or something like that. But that did absolutely not happen. And when I walked into my Target, there was just a ridiculous amount of collectors there. I'd never see. I for my area. I live in the boonies essentially. Like I don't live
Can
in
confirm.
I don't live in like a big city or anything like that. So usually when I go to these Targets, it's literally just me, like walking around and looking, and there's never shit. But on Monday, there was like 4 different collectors there. And oh, he's blue, dabba dee dabba die. What's
Sorry,
going on?
I'm messing
What?
with my white balance.
I love it. Yeah, and I guess like they somehow must have known. Like they're either using like Pop Finder or they're using Brickseek or something like that. There was no Jada Street Fighters, but there was a lot of Legends put out. They put out like
Local
10
Legends?
Ant-Man. Yeah, Marvel Legends. They put out 10 Ant-Man. They put out 10 of the fucking Mafia Goon.
Oh,
And I got
yeah.
super hyped. I was like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
shit.
you sent us that picture.
Oh shit, Tracksuit Mafia. I was like, oh sick, like, cool. I'm gonna grab a few. So I put like 3 in my hand, and my girlfriend, she collects fucking dolls and shit. So I'm going to the doll aisle. And I'm like, what'd you find, babe? And she's like, I didn't find shit. And I was like, oh damn, like that sucks, but I did. And my girlfriend hits me with like, how much are those? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think they're like $24.99 now. And she's like, really? She's like, that's kind of expensive. I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend $75 on fucking Legends. Who the fuck am I? Like, you know, who I look like? Look like one of the Rockefellers? Like, who got money like that? So I'm like, I'm gonna go put it back. And I go to put one back.
What I say
and
every
I'm
time I
like,
go to the doctors.
and as I put it back, I am smacked in the face with the price tag on the fucking thing that I didn't even look. $27.99.
You what?
The worst.
Dude, with
No.
California tax, I'm paying essentially I'm paying $32 a figure. Are you out of your fucking mind, Hasbro? Are you out of your mind? I put those things back so quickly. It's not even a single sliver of regret. I was like, man, fuck these guys, man. They're out there damn mind. I got fucking SH Figuarts an aisle over at $30. Why would I buy? Like, it's just ludicrous. I couldn't believe it. I was speechless. It wasn't even like a fucking deluxe. It wasn't a character that everybody loves and knows. Like, this is an army builder. An army builder is $27.99.
Yeah, that was
Out of
crazy.
your minds. Somebody needs to tell these Hassler brothers that they.
Especially when they're side by side right here.
There it is. Jeez Louise, dude.
I mean, it's wild.
Can't
Ant-Man
do
was,
it.
you know, solid. Or see, Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Rick.
I was like, what's going on?
So
I pulled up his photo. I'm out of here.
the stream died.
What's yeah, for an army builder, that's wild. Especially because I mean, I saw 3 on the pegs right there, and they were, you know, a little more army builder friendly price. There's no question. If I collected Legends, I'd get them.
Yeah, only to be slapped in the face by an absolutely egregious price.
This is so egregious.
I screamed it at the top of my lungs in that store. This is egregious.
Well, I mean, I guess since Boog's here, let's hear about his week. Hello, Boog.
And he's not here. This is just the alt account. There we go.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Now he's here.
Oh.
Now he's here.
Hey, what's good?
Hello.
You made it just in time.
Just in time for what?
We are talking about the the Marvel Legends on pegs. You're
We're
here.
talking
You can
our
tell us
shit.
about your week, and we can transition right into Legends.
That's kind of disrespectful, because you know if
Be like that.
if we were waiting for you, we would save Mezco to the very possible last moment.
Well,
To be fair,
no,
it was
we
just
have incredible production, and we knew that you would be popping in right at this time, and we timed it out. We were actually talking about Rick's week.
Yeah, and I
Picture
talked
that he
about
sent
how
us.
I
Well, Rick,
ran into these tracksuit mafias this week, and they made me wanna fucking lose my mind and sell everything Hasbro I have. There's no way I'm paying almost $32 after California tax for a fucking army builder. They're out
that's
their
wow.
minds.
$32 for Army Builder is it's pretty disrespectful. I
Yeah.
have to agree.
Yeah, I think the total for each one after tax is like $31.80 something. Like there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, no, it's not fair. It's not cool. I will say that the offering here is a little more robust than the average $25 Marvel Legend, I suppose. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely kind of predatory, no question.
Yeah, what happened to the days of those $15 army builders on Hasbro Pulse, huh? They acted
Yeah.
like that never happened. That never happened. We never gave you figures for
Dude, and I
$15.
just saw somebody on Instagram even talking about that.
They hit us with the Mandela effect on the army builders here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shit
I mean, I
didn't
get
happen.
that it's a new sculpt. I guess not entirely. Maybe just the legs are new because the tops have pins.
Nah, I mean
I
this
don't know,
is mostly reuse mostly reuse, but there's a couple of brand new accessories in terms of like the Molotov cocktail and shit like that. But still, I mean, is that worth $5? No. So yeah, it's pretty whack, man. You want to definitely have at least 5 minimum of the Tracksuit Mafia dudes. I mean, come on.
I mean, really,
Very-
if you were bare minimum, 3, because then you
3,
at least get
yeah.
1 of each head sculpt. But anything
Right.
beyond 3 is just plus because they can all just have ski masks.
Correct. But yeah, anything below 3 is you're not really in the game. So yeah, it kind of sucks.
Oh no, Lago Figs.
I know. I
We
was
highlight-
just about to highlight that.
Man, that's a great comment. Lago Figs. Mezco has looked to the skies. McFarlane looked to the sides. Hasbro moved the decimal to the side.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Lago's an absolute genius.
Very funny.
That's it. Brian Merchant says, isn't there an army builder from an import company that's over $100? I mean, I'm sure there are, for sure.
I mean, I have
but
many
Hasbro,
$80 army
Don't get me
builders.
wrong,
from
but
Mezco.
we're talking about domestic Hasbro right here, though.
Absolutely.
So it shouldn't have to be that way.
also,
they're putting out crazy volume. They should be able to give us a break on what is potentially an army builder because, for one, it is a reward for the customer, and 2, it's incentive for the company. Like, come on, like sell more. Come on.
But just like common sense, like bare minimum argument, like look just how it looks on the pegs. Ant-Man, who's just had, a big blockbuster movie in theaters in the last, however many months,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
cheaper than just
you
the
might be-
nameless dude from the Disney Plus show. It just looks weird side by
Correct.
side.
But you might be reaching on the blockbuster Ant-Man movie. But yeah, I feel you. You're right.
Well, I mean, it was a blockbuster. Whether it made blockbuster bucks is another, the old triple B.
Mhm.
Also-
Oh, Triple B.
Oh yeah.
Hasbro in
We're
the
all in
past
this
has
here,
had.
so I think we can. What's that, Pancho?
I said, also in the past, Hasbro has had like specifically a program to offer inexpensive army builders.
Yeah,
Like, that is
but
something that
even remove that. Just your mom and dad walking down the aisle. It's like, what is this?
true. I can
You
see
know.
the argument, from Brian Merchant, but also, you got to see both sides of the argument as well. Obviously, one side might definitely outweigh the other, but it's nice to keep an open mind for sure.
And then on the toy aisle at large, a $24 Ant-Man might not be as attractive as a $20 Batman, whether it's a weird ass one from McFarlane or not.
Yeah, kids don't know any better.
Exactly.
They're dumb kids. Whatever.
They're counting on it. What
They're
looks
dumb kids,
cool?
huh?
Fuck them kids.
Absolutely. The wise
Yeah.
words of Michael Jordan. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, we're on our Jordan shit right now.
Dude, right? Anyway, Boog, how was the rest
Yes?
of your week?
My week has been okay. Again, I'm lonely because Ashley's in Sweden right now,
Damn.
and
Ooh. Your sweetheart's in Sweden.
sweetheart is in Sweden. And I was actually supposed to head out there today, but it just wasn't in the cards. So I guess we'll be trying to do something together next weekend or the weekend after or whatever, as far as going somewhere where there's a beach or some nice weather or whatever. But yeah, it's been pretty busy at regular work, so that's been keeping me busy. And that's pretty much it. I mention that I got Mr. Freeze. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I opened Ghost Rider for the first time last night. Mezco Ghost Rider. I actually like the figure a lot. I only opened the figure. I didn't open the bike yet. I opened the figure. I messed with the LEDs and the head of the figure. I'm extremely disappointed that you can't really articulate the head and neck, but the figure's very, very nice. Clean, nicely tailored. He looks so good. So I'm overall pretty happy. I didn't get to the bike yet. I'm piecemealing this together, I guess. Fabio, your Destro arrived today.
Nice. But now I'm waiting on Nemo crew to arrive, and then you can ship both out together.
Yeah, I'll wait for those. Hopefully those will come tomorrow, and then I'll just drop them both together, basically, for you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That on top of all the other Mezcos that I picked up that I showed off on Pac's stream. It's been an expensive month just for someone catching up.
Yeah. Did you get Ghost Rider already, or you didn't pick him up yet?
No. So I picked up, Alien and Bishop and a couple other things. So I had to leave Ghost Rider on the pile for next time. It was just out of control.
It's really nicely tailored. Like, he looks very clean, very nice.
I've been talking to Kyle about it, and he does not like how it looks on the bike. He likes the bike, and he just put his Marvel Legends on.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Ghost Rider. He rides a motorcycle, so if that aspect of the figure is not, that great, then it definitely puts a dampener on things. But just looking at the figure in hand, which I'll post on my Instagram in a little while, he's super clean. He looks so nice, but it definitely leaves a bit to be desired for sure. So that's that, and
can't wait to get this Destro.
Yeah, Destro has grown on me a bit too in terms of looking at people's pictures and stuff like that. I fucking hate the way this chest looks, but I mean, look at this shit. It looks super nice right here.
Looks shiny.
Very nice.
How shiny he is.
Yeah.
Destro's
grin, a little thicky. Yeah, he's a thickums.
God,
sure.
I mean, if he had a jacked up chest like that and some little Golden Age Batman legs, what do you think? Come on.
Yeah, it wouldn't look right.
Yeah,
proportionally he looks good. It's just it's too much chest. It's too much chest, and the chest is too not even white. Whatever tan.
It's very chalky.
In comparison to the head. Well, I mean, we know there's going to be some contrast there, but it just looks. I don't know. It should have been less chest.
It kind of feels like for having that much chest exposed all the time, it should be tanner.
True.
A little more bronzed.
Fabio's asking the real questions.
Just saying. I see a lot of. I'm in a beach city now. I know what bronze looks like.
Imagine what that.
I'm not it.
Imagine what that tan line looks like though when he takes off the whole top though. It's fucking wild.
Damn. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. King B. Cooper here for this photo with the G.I. Joe classified Crimson Guards in the background, flanking Destro in the background.
Killing it.
Good.
Always kills it.
No, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of mixing the lines and shit, but when you could fudge it, you could fudge it. When it works, it works.
I mean, this is like putting, deep background, so it'll work like extreme sets with real Dio pieces, that
Absolutely. That's the sound of money.
Great segue. If we're talking Hasbro properties, we're talking Hasbro reveal earlier today. Let's say we get news.
Yes. Sorry about that. One second.
Before we get into that, real quick, another one of the great screen names in our community, Stinky the Hut, with his first super chat. It was some $5. Thank you, my friend.
Big cheers.
Hell yeah, dude. Said Legends continues to be Marvel letdown legends.
Dude, that's an incredible name.
Letdown.
Give it up to Stinky the Hut. Let's go.
Big stinks, they call him. Thanks, dude.
Big stinks. That's it. Something smells in here, and it's not his username. It's the context.
Oh, brother,
of...
this guy Stinky the Hut.
Where's my stink?
How am I supposed to be the Hut without my stink?
Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus.
Came in at a wild time. I don't know what that's about. But
Whatever was going on that phone call, dude, not even half as fun. Okay, so we did have a mildly. We might have to look to the skies a little bit with Hasbro.
Uh-oh.
Dan do like to drop his cryptic tweets sometimes. Not cryptic. He pretty much spells it out, but every now and then there's some other hints. So he dropped a little hintski yesterday on Twitter. Tomorrow in Marvel Legends news, for those who might have missed out, or will be for those who might have missed out previously, and something a little new too. And well, guess what? That came out today. It was this guy. These guys.
Whoa.
it's
How about a
actually mostly,
Hasbro Marvel Legends?
mostly gals. Look at that.
There it is.
Yeah, these
3 out of
gals, you're
5
right.
ain't bad, huh?
These peeps. How's that?
3 out of 5 gals. But
pretty cool.
Marvel Legends 60th anniversary Avengers West Coast Avengers. This is the year of celebrating the 60th anniversary of Avengers. So quite a bit of Avengers releases throughout this year. This was one that was not previously hinted at or known of, I suppose. Mostly redecos here. Redecos and primarily a good way. Spider-Woman, we had previously. She didn't have any interchangeable hands, so you get some interchangeable hands here for her. That's Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman, not Jessica Drew. Somebody pointed out to me that this figure had pinless arms and legs. I'm pretty sure the other one had pinless arms and legs too. I'm not 1,000% sure on that, but I do believe that the Molten Man Build-A-Figure Wave version did have the pinless joints too, just not the interchangeable hands. Silver Centurion Iron Man is a redeco. We've gotten this figure before. We know it's a solid figure. Again, just kind of a slightly different colorway here. And also Tigra is a redeco. The original one that we got was a single-carded, retro-carded version, but she was very orange. And this one's a little more toned down, a little more accurate to most of her appearances in the comic books. The orange one still could work, and it's a very nice figure. I would have liked them to do something a little different in terms of the hair sculpt here, the head sculpts or whatever, but this is actually a decent figure. And then the two...
She's all pinless too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's pinless for sure. Pinless here, so... that's
Is this the body they'll reuse for Feral?
Probably some of those other feline sort of releases. We got Feral, we need Wolfsbane, and we also need Hasbro. I guess that's how you pronounce her name, from the Starjammers. But yeah, this was a solid release. It's good to see her in with the proper deco. And
not
then,
a traffic cone like Omega Weapon is saying. That one was bright, wasn't it?
It was very, very orange. And then a sort of first timer, not really.
I didn't have the pics
first
up.
timer.
No, I don't want to sub the screen right. But yeah, this one is all pinless, as we were saying. The other one was not.
It was
and
not.
Twillo's
All right.
saying had those whack bendy legs.
Did it? All right, I don't really remember that, but okay. All right. I'll take the chat's word for it.
I wanna add that this hair sucks.
Yeah, this hair sucks.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is some what the Fantastic Four set one that had just the crazy hair and the ugly face.
Yeah, you know what this is? This is somebody went a little wild with their Lego barbershop set.
Oh man.
Yeah, a hair swap is in order for this. I'm sure we.
Yeah, it's a little more dynamic too. Even if you have the old Toy Biz one, it might be worth a hair swap.
Homegirl looks like Peggy Bundy.
I mean,
Crazy.
You know what it is here, though. It's supposed to be like an '80s sort of dude. So everything in the '80s was big hair or whatever. But it's just not really
Not like this,
translating.
brother.
Yeah, it's not really translating as well. So
I know. Should have sent them to Fabio's barber.
that's right. That's right.
Stylist. Man, yes.
Stylist.
He's
Yeah,
absolutely
got
right.
they could have got
Right.
that Farrah Fawcett, you know.
Get that shag specialist.
That's
Yeah, they
right.
could have gone that. They could have got that
Austin
Suzanne
Powers?
Summers. You know, they could have done it right.
I'll tell Cass to hook a little Jess up over here.
Share the number. Share the number.
So there was her, and then sort of like a first timer in the life of the line in terms of the look, but not in terms of the character. But we got Hank Pym in the sort of like, I don't know, fatigued out kind of thing here. Obviously, we could utilize this head sculpt. I saw somebody comment on my Instagram that we could swap this head onto the body of Egghead, so we could have Hank Pym in the lab coat, and then that we could put Professor X's head on this body.
Just wait. They'll give you the Professor X on this.
Yeah,
body.
yeah, for sure.
Come
for sure,
on,
for
man.
sure. I forgot
Yeah.
to share a picture. I guess I'll share it on my Instagram shortly. But there was like 3 versions of Professor X in a sort of like fatigued out green version of this costume. So there was the animated series version that we saw when they had the whole Savage Land arc on the animated series. He did appear in the comic books like that as well. And then at some point in the Astonishing X-Men comic book, he appeared in a outfit similar to this as well. I'll share that picture on my Instagram in a few minutes. So I can definitely see them redecoing this in a yellow or like a grayish color, and putting Professor X on this body. I could also see people using this. Well, I don't know that it would be practical, but using this as like an army builder for like I don't know, like this looks like a worker outfit, like some type of like plane crew, or like some people working on a runway or at the docks or some shit like that.
I can see this like being integrated into some GI Joe lines, but again, this isn't a 5-pack, so it's gonna be tough to army build.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
no way.
So definitely not going to be practical to army build it from the 5-pack. But yeah, this is straight out of the comics as far as Hank Pym and the sort of plainclothes look. So I thought that was interesting. And again, they absolutely going to get some reuse out of this. I could see them again using it for 2 different versions of Professor X. And then last but not least, we got Mockingbird, our second Mockingbird in the life of the Marvel Legends line. This is the first original version of Mockingbird. However, as many people have mentioned, costume is not 100% accurate. Those like sleeves should be a little more exaggerated. It's not really how it looks in the comic books 100%. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. But there's also single jointed elbows. It's not the most articulated. She is sort of like a fighter, martial arts kind of character that should be agile and fully posable. So kind of sucks. Also, this is windswept hair with a neutral head sculpt. I'm not really a fan of that type of shit. If you're going to do the windswept hair and give a dynamic head sculpt and give the relaxed hair with a neutral head sculpt, come on, you got to get that shit right. What the fuck are you guys doing over there? This is one.
Rectangular put up a good post talking about the
I was
sleeves.
just gonna say. I was just gonna
that's
say.
what I was
Todd,
saying. I just said
Todd,
that. Bro.
Todd,
Come on.
No, but you missed the other part of Todd's argument.
Oh, did I?
He shows a picture. I think within that post, he shows a picture that he's there. It's not like they were gonna go out of their way to make the sculpt. They had it right there.
Yeah.
There was no reason to not do it. It's not like, oh well, you're asking them to make a sleeve sculpt that they don't have. It's there. It's also single jointed. Like, there's really no excuse to have not had those parts on that figure. It's
Right.
Yeah, you could have just swapped it because it rotates here. Where the pin, even if it doesn't, it just inserts. It's a separate sculpt.
Yeah,
and
and even the
lower part of the forearm.
Even this limited posability and this Lady Deathstrike figure, this is still one of Hasbro's better figures in the past like 5, 6, 7 years or so. It's still a very, very nice figure for Hasbro, this Lady Deathstrike. So I don't know why they didn't use it. Maybe they don't have this sculpt or some shit anymore. I really don't know, but it seems to be a lot of little hiccups like this, a lot of little minor things that they mess up where I don't know what they're basing the design of the figure off of when you have hundreds of comic book references. Like I don't know. It seems like they always like the reference that is the least seen across the internet. I don't know what they be doing over there.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that's another weird thing about the reference, is how the cover that it's based on has completely different characters, and she has a totally different look as well.
Yep. I mean, the cover has the big sleeves. Cover has
she has the big sleeves, and she has the full pants.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do the old. Can we do the side by side ski here? Will this work? I don't know if this will work.
Yeah, they all over the place.
Does this work? Can you see this?
No.
No. All right. Well, it's different. It's different. I swear.
They built it.
But you know we about to.
I mean, I know they just put out the Hawkeye with the cycle and everything. So
right.
maybe
I was just about to say we're about to get the Hawkeye, and we already have Wonder Man in this get up. So we are actually when this box set comes out, we'll have a core. We'll have a core West Coast Avengers complete. Actually,
Yeah.
Hockenberg was was sort of like the last character we needed, and this Hank Pym, Hank Pym was like a surprise, the thing that we needed that we didn't even realize that we probably needed or whatever. But with the release of the set, we'll be pretty much complete with the core kind of West Coast Avengers. We got the White Vision, we got U.S. Agent, even though I'd like to see U.S. Agent updated on the 80th anniversary, I guess, Cap mold.
And we got the Wonder Man a long time ago. The black.
Right.
Yeah, and he was more of like a Marvel Now version, I believe.
Not really Marvel Now.
It would be basically this head. It was like the Uncanny Aversion or Uncanny Avengers version, and it was like this body, but with the kind of more modern head. It would just pretty much be that. That was the old Grim Reaper mold, so maybe they'd do a different body now, maybe like Vulcan.
So modern head.
We also got the Smoking Jacket Wonder Man, most recently in the Puff Adder.
Right, it could be that head on a Vulcan body with this deco, and sure they've got some cuffs lying around somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, in terms of completing teams and like really showing out, in terms of the comic books and stuff like that, Hasbro's been doing a pretty good job, but they keep leaving out little minor details that could have easily been, taken care of. Hasbro, give me a fucking job. What are y'all doing over there? I'll make sure that this doesn't happen.
Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of these companies, the ones that don't have to do with figures, like they have jobs that you're describing, and they're like consulting, just on the side. Like it doesn't have to be like some big. You don't got to be a fucking Rhode Island every day. You know what I mean? Like a lot of companies have, those type of positions. I don't understand why they don't got nobody telling them like, hey man, this shit ain't right.
Right. Yeah. Like no. Change that real quick. Just get the sleeves right. We got the sleeves from Lady Deathstrike already. Just having a good memory of what they already got. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck?
Sleeve gate is upon us.
Sleeve gate. Crazy. But yeah. Again, Legends has been pretty consistent in the amount of reveals over the past few months or whatever. There's been a lot of new things, a lot of things that you could pass up. This box set, I was saying, is very attractive for somebody who hasn't picked up these figures previous or who is new to the line. Like you jumping in at a great point, picking up this entire box set if you are a noob, or if you didn't pick up Iron Man or Spider-Woman or Tigra. But
But what about all the people that pick these up single carded?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
that's
in that boat.
rough.
I picked all of these up single carded, but I'm gonna probably still get this. I see a lot of people saying they'll wait for it to go on sale. And that's quite possible. If this comes out towards the end of this year,
Tiger
um,
originally was on the retro card, right?
yes,
Yeah,
correct.
when she was
They're a
highlighter
mistake
orange.
opening her in the first place. You should have kept that one on ice, knowing they were going to do this to you.
Yeah, it's
I
possible.
just sent a picture where I guess somebody got a picture of the back of the box where we get a breakdown of everything that they come with.
Oh, they do have the back. All right, let's see it. I didn't see that yet.
I just put it in the chat.
Can you give me that breakdown, Rick?
Give me that breakdown. Shout out to Paternia for posting it.
Ah, bullshit. Okay.
Everybody gets interchangeable hands at least, but
Everybody gets a set of hands. Tiger gets the extra head. Ink Pim has nothing.
Iron Man has his effects. Hank Pym only one fist? Interesting. A kind of specific set of hands that are
I
included.
wouldn't worry about Hank Pym
One.
because you could easily find other male Caucasian hands to swap onto Hank Pym. That's the least of my worries. The fact that there's no other additional head for Mockingbird is some bullshit. This was an opportunity for them to, I don't know what they could have did with Iron Man to give us something a little different from what we had from the regular release. But
I get it. You know, this will go well with the animated series, card back War Machine,
correct. So yeah, that was another member that was part of the West Coast Avengers crew as War Machine. We already got War Machine. Yeah, we pretty much there in terms of this crew, and
Yeah.
I'm eager to see.
Okay, but where's my Force Works box set?
I'm sure that'll be coming at some point. We're supposed to have Armor Wars on Disney Plus, right?
You weren't supposed to take it seriously, Boog. That's a new character I'm working on. Move the goalpost, Marvel Legends fan.
Ah,
He
Great
calls
character.
him blind guy McSqueezy. He's workshopping him.
yeah, that was the Marvel Legends reveal on the day. Did we already talk about the Squadron Supreme?
No, because
I don't think we did.
that was on
All right.
Monday. That was on Monday,
It
I
was
think.
on Monday.
There it is.
Hey, check these boys out.
Fake
Yeah, we got-
Batman and fake Flash.
Basically, we got another 2-pack from Marvel Legends here. Another 2 members of the Squadron Supreme. A few interesting things to note from people in the comments on my Instagram or on YouTube. This guy is black in this version. He is not the Caucasian Nighthawk. This is from a more modern take on a team, which Agent Coulson, put this team together. This came out of the realm of what was it? The War of Realms storyline in the comic books. And so yeah, slightly different crew, but yeah, black Marvel Batman here, and fake Flash. Now I'm sure we're gonna get a yellow jacket based on this Blur figure here on the right. And somebody pointed out that it's a good possibility that there will be one more 2-pack to finish out this crew that will feature Power Princess and Agent Coulson as the last 2, and then we will have the core 5 members and the sort of consigliere or whatever who put the crew together. So this team is coming together very, very quickly. Again, Hasbro doing their thing in terms of completing teams and stuff like that. These 2 guys do have some pinless parts, which kind of sucks because the Dr. Spectrum from the 2-pack with Hyperion was basically the Bucky Cat mold. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing there.
Could have easily been this one too, unless the mold was in use because of this one here.
I don't know. Should also be noted that Blur does not have any sort of runner hands, flat palms. That would have been nice if they.
We're live right now.
right, everybody's going there.
Hey, hang on. Is my thing not muted?
Nope.
No, sir.
Ah, that sucks.
It was just a second. It's not like you're having like a full blown conversation.
No.
I did that the other week.
I know, dude. What is up? All right,
you-
one second. I'm gonna reset
you-
my mic.
You know
As
what's
you were.
You know what's disappointing here is that these guys over at Hasbro had a moment where they could have really indirectly given Todd McFarlane a big fuck you and made the best Batman figure ever without having to make a Batman figure. And they absolutely didn't. This is just I mean, it's not like this is ugly or anything, like it's terrible,
Yeah,
but
it's not trash, but
it's just
you know,
okay. It's just
it's okay.
Crispy.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be okay to see the team together, but that big ass cape that is completely static is, it's not the greatest thing.
No.
But again, Legends putting out a lot of shit in terms of volume. They're almost up there with Toddy.
I know, yeah, they're giving him a run for his money, man.
For sure. Some shit every week.
Maybe that's the intention.
Maybe.
They're coming for his neck.
No, I'm just asking questions.
But yeah, I think that was it in terms of Marvel Legends. It should be noted that I talked about this at some point in the week, maybe it was yesterday, that boy that had got the Mezco Ghost Rider early got the Joe Classified Series Scrap Iron early. He had a review up for that. That looks pretty nice. It looks very nice, actually.
I think he also has a review for Torpedo.
Oh, he's got both of them. Okay.
Yeah, I think he has Torpedo too, and that. I don't know, man. It's a great looking fucking figure. I can't wait for that Torpedo.
Yeah, for sure. Two very nicely decoed and engineered figures from G.I. Joe Classified. We are rapidly approaching the drop for the His Tank too. HasLab His Tank coming this fall. So G.I. Joe
And the
definitely.
reveal for the new HasLab from G.I. Joe should be coming
Right.
probably before the Marvel Legends one, right?
Yeah, G.I. Joe and then Marvel Legends will probably follow right behind it. Yep, sure.
It's amazing.
Any other Hasbro news?
Not to my knowledge, fellas.
Well,
Oh,
what's-
you know what? There is
Didn't have anything
there is
else?
one more thing. There's one more
what's
thing
that?
it was going around Twitter, is that a lot of people's pre-orders on Amazon for a wave of Fortnite Hasbro figures is getting canceled. And if you're looking at the sheets, they've not announced anything for that line in a long time, so everybody just thinks that line is just dead.
Oh, really?
There's been a lot of back and forth on Twitter, like, no, it can't be dead, and like, it's all their fucking fault. They picked really weird characters, like, they like purposely tried to not do what the other companies were doing, and because they did that, like, they didn't do the characters people wanted, and like, it was just a lot of back and forth. But it seems like everybody's just assuming right now that line is completely dead, and it got the Overwatch treatment.
Dang.
Bad. Another one
Fortnite
bites
has
the
a
dust.
Mm.
I don't think
It's just
so.
that they've just, you know what? It's just their problem is that they've never been fast enough. On
Yeah, how
Overwatch
did
and on
Jax- No, not
and-
Jax. Who had him? I think Jazzwares before, right? How did they?
yeah,
put
and
him
and
constantly?
McFarlane. And McFarlane, right?
Oh yeah, McFarlane had a pretty good flow.
Yeah. Yeah, they were already oversaturated, and they just took way too long. Like it's they've already made so many characters over there. Like, how could you possibly compete? And they very obviously couldn't.
Nope.
Well, from my cursory research here, I think that's it for Hasbro.
All right, what's next?
We had a little NECA to talk about.
Oh,
Like to go
yep.
into that?
Do we?
Whoa, yeah, it's you're going too far down.
Yes, I know. Was it?
Yeah,
this?
wow. I can't believe you, Pancho. You're out here saying "do we" when the Filipino king is right in your face.
Sorry, I don't watch this movie.
Oh my god! Not the Master Ernie Reyes disrespect.
That's Ernie Reyes Jr.
Don't you ever in your life be around a Filipino man and disrespect Master Ernie Reyes Jr.
I'm not disrespecting him. I just haven't watched the movie a lot.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough right there.
All right.
You're
Sorry.
losing your nationality. I don't know.
Sorry, I was poor as a child and I couldn't get this movie. Sorry.
It was free on cable a lot. You have no excuse.
Hey,
Come
sorry
on,
I was
dude.
poor.
It
I couldn't
became
afford fucking cable, Rick.
You must have seen
Wow.
a Blockbuster something.
No,
You know,
you want,
Happy Heel.
bro, let me spell this out for you. The only TMNT movie I ever saw when I was a kid was TMNT 3 because I just happened to find it at a thrift store and that was the only thing I could afford. That's a window into my
no,
childhood.
We're gonna circle back to that. How about that?
You put a pin on that.
Back
right
to
there,
that one.
Punch. Okay, because we're in some TMNT 2 territory right now.
It's true. That's true.
So
This
Ernie
is-
Reyes
this is-
has been,
this is Royce Pizza
making
Employee of the
rounds,
Month.
posting teasers. Now we got a first full look at what seems to be one of the 2023 SDCC exclusives from NECA. Keno with Scooter.
With Scooter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
funny,
little
like, this
Scooter
is
in
like
there.
a thing
Somebody
of-
has some open photos. I'm gonna see if I think Lago posted some.
Yeah, there's like a thing now with NECA, huh? Like making a convention exclusive with like a bike.
I'm sure he'll be, that I guess that does happen. It's probably a good way for them to like make a return on the vehicle, especially because the
Yeah.
con exclusives are already jacked up. So you put a vehicle on it, it's gonna be extra return on the vehicle, right?
Yeah, and it's never egregiously priced either. Like I
No.
can't remember what it was, but the John Connor wasn't expensive or anything like that. I think it was like
Connor was
50.
like 75,
No, I think it was even less. I think it was like
Maybe-
$50.
maybe 50 or 60. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm assuming this though is going to be like 75.
Well, yeah, because this is like a whole, they took this out of Mezco's playbook, just a whole bundle box.
Yeah. I'd assume that this is more. Yeah, the John Connor was just him, the bike, and literally like nothing
Yeah.
else.
And then they re-released John Connor down the line, I think, in a 2-pack with Sarah Connor, who was also re-released.
And the John on the bike was I saw it at Target many times.
Yeah. They could have easily done a third one with a new head. Not even with a new head, because they already had the extra head from the Battle Across Time. So they could have done a 2-pack with the bike and the Arnolds and the young John Connor. Terminator 2 Battle Across Time style.
Yeah,
That's right.
they're about to do
They're
that soon.
waiting
Just
for that
watch.
one.
They're doing that.
But yes. So that is happening probably again. So if you don't get this set, maybe you don't want to get the full bundle box. I get the feeling that Ernie will be there at Comic-Con to do signings, because when they did the John Kreese from Karate Kid, he was there to sign it.
It's incredible.
I think even before Cobra Kai. So if you ended up getting one of those, you actually got it before like the big wave of resurgence of popularity.
That's true.
Look how happy Ernie is, man. Good for him.
Dude,
He deserves it. Good for
He's
him.
excited as hell.
Punch. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of TMNT 3 for,
Hell yeah.
or should I say, celebrate.
Absolutely.
Celebrate. Are you in on this, Pancho? Or are you just watching from afar with?
Oh no,
nostalgia?
I'm absolutely 100% in on this.
Oh hell yeah!
There's no
That's
fucking
what I'm
question.
doing.
Samurai Turtles. Rick, you'd be foolish to pass it up.
What I'm talking about.
That's
That's
it.
cool.
I'm all in. I mean,
What about this? They had this lantern prop in like the background. I think Blaine had it in one of the
Yeah.
streams. It's like, in the background. And, it's finally here. It took them
Yeah,
long
and-
enough because for how NECA does. They'll do the best ones first and live there for a little bit, and then okay, now we're getting into 2 territory. We'll live here for a bit. But they've been like putting off doing 3 because it's not widely regarded as the best of the original trilogy.
We do know how they be doing. It's really nice that like that this is. I'm almost 1,000% certain this thing's just gonna be a 4-pack. And it's always nice when that's the case, when it's just a pack.
yeah,
You
it
don't
better
have to
be.
like you don't gotta wait 6 months for like one turtle and then another 6 months for another. Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
they do that. God, I'm probably fucking.
Well,
jinxing it now.
that's how they usually do it when they're. I mean, we don't quite know if this is going to be another. It is hashtagged SDCC exclusive, so I guess it is going to be an SDCC exclusive. Interesting first that they're doing 2 TMNT exclusives, right?
Well,
and-
they know what their bread and butter is, man. They're on
Oh,
their
I guess
Nintendo.
so. Oh, for
they're on their
sure.
Nintendo shit.
right?
know,
I mean,
Pokemon game. How
Predator
about
just
another
is never
Pokemon
going to
game?
sell like this, right?
Yeah, they're on it.
And then, yeah, usually when they put the turtles out the first time, it's as an SDCC 4-pack. You know, like they did. Great timing, Boocat. I was going to mention the TMNT2, which ended up being released as like separate 2-packs with 2 turtles, were originally like the big VHS set, you know, in the style of like the big slipcover, which is cool because that's how they did the original TMNT1 turtles the first time they put them out. So again, if you open up the first release, you are a fool because there's always a re-release.
You done goofed.
The first one is almost always meant to keep on card.
It's obvious. It's obvious at this point.
I mean, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You should know this. Anyway.
I'm seeing a lot of TMNT3 slander in the chat.
What? Who the fuck? Who the hell hates Samurai Ninja Turtles?
Let me tell you. You know what? The movie, admittedly, weakest of the 3. Let's not get it twisted. People in the chat saying, like, throwing out, you know, comments like, if they're doing these shitty figures, there's no question they'll do other ones. Does everyone forget that they did Coming Out of Their Shells Tour Turtles like 4 years ago?
And that's how much they dislike this movie, that they'd rather
that's
do
exactly
the
it.
Turtles
Like,
on tour.
if you want to talk about like cream of the crop, awful looking turtles, like, dude, Coming Out of Their Shell Tour Turtles is miles and miles and leagues worse than these. I mean,
and you're leaving out the fact that I said it here one time, and I think it was when Fabio was still collecting NECA. When I was in high school, my friend was like, "Hey man, you guys want to watch my childhood VHSs?" Came over to my house. I was like, "Oh man, that sounds so cool!" You know, like, yeah, let's do it. And this guy brings a fucking Coming Out of Their Shell Tours VHS.
What?
And I cannot tell you how much I'd rather watch The Room for the rest of my life every single day than to ever fucking watch the Coming Out of Their Shell Tours again. And how not only terrible it is, but the entire time, the whole film, I don't know if you guys ever watched it, everybody's kayfabe. Everybody keeps acting these turtles are real.
Absolutely.
They're like interviewing celebrities, and these celebrities like, oh man, nobody in Hollywood is as strong as these brothers. Blah, 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 blah. And they're like talking about them like they're real, and it's just infuriating. It's horrible. It's horrible. There's no way that this is worse than that.
Yeah, coming out of Their Shells Tour is peak awful.
Rick, there's some wiggle room in there.
It's terrible.
Terrible, or we can lean it more towards better than 3 to kind of make Pancho look bad in the segment.
Don't
say
hurt
stroke, but
me.
they are
don't hurt
real.
Me like I hurt you. Don't hurt me like I hurt you.
Okay. Lago just sent me this too. Here's Keno.
Incredible.
There he is.
You'll love to see it.
Dude, they gave him a double up. They gave him 2. You know? One to rock and one to stock. This is crazy.
This does look good. I mean, I'll probably end up getting this anyway. Like you said, this is going to be at STCC, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if it's still there when we try, then I guess I'll get it. I don't know.
I mean, that's the name of the SDCC game.
Exactly.
You're just walking around and you're like, oh wow, this random company has an Acid Rain exclusive. Like, I don't fucking buy Acid Rain, but okay. Yeah. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That's the name of the game. You walk around these booths, you see these shit people have, and you're just like, okay, like I'm already here.
So I ended up with 2 Pacific Rim art books. It's great.
Pancho, will this be your first SDCC?
No, I've been before.
Okay.
He's a vet.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I went to SDCC the year that Arlia Vegeta was the exclusive, and I literally came back with a suitcase. No, I came back. I don't know if it was Arlia Vegeta was that year's exclusive or if it was Piccolo, but they had both. And I came back with a suitcase. I bought a suitcase literally to fill with those exclusives.
What you do?
Yeah, we might have been there the same year.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Families travel.
I don't doubt it.
That's unreal.
Okay. Anyway, there he is. NECA,
There he is.
TMNT, strong, even stronger together. What else we got for news?
That's it for NECA, I think. Right?
Yeah,
Great.
there
There's
was.
a new Naruto reveal.
Yeah, let's talk SHF. They just revealed something while we were talking Legends.
Hell yeah!
Oh my!
Just go to Instamashi. I'm pretty sure it's on there. Thing.
Breaking news. Breaking.
Whoa! Is this Orochimaru?
There he is, Snake Man, baby.
Yeah, this is not what I thought they would have done, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
They teased like purple stuff, so I was like, oh, it's him.
Cheese and Perpia.
This makes sense. Oh, and he goes great with both versions. How cool is that?
Dang! Also comes with a Mike Tyson head for Sasuke.
Oh, it does?
I don't know. I would imagine.
hate that blonde kid. He's an orphan, and I don't like him.
That's kind of cool. I low key really like when they do that.
It's really cool. I think that's the life and blood of SHF when they do stuff like that. It's great.
What are we looking at here?
Snake Man.
Orochimaru
From
Naruto. From television's Naruto.
They call him Mr. Snake Hands.
Great villain from first season. Super good.
I thought Boog was up on Naruto.
Oh, sir.
Oh, okay.
Kendall. Little Kendall.
I was about to say, that's the wrong Kendall you're thinking of, Fabio.
My bad.
That's right.
Mixing up the Kendalls.
You're more of a D baller. I forgot about that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool though.
Basically, the villain, becomes the master, sensei of Sasuke. Cool.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a snake man,
I see.
and he's got a DLC head for young Sasuke, the cursed seal.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
What's Nose Rain saying over there? Let me see his gift.
The nose rain was too stunned to speak.
You'll love to see it, huh?
That's from Ming. That's that show I worked on.
Hey, not everybody has the ability to comment gifs, huh?
No, I think everybody could now.
Yeah,
I don't
Pac
have
put
that
it on my
ability.
post, and I had no idea you even could.
Really? Do you have to be like have your check mark on Instagram to comment gifts?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I've tried and I've never seen the ability.
I see it pop up on mine. I've been saying for a long time that's what Instagram needed was for you to be able to put gifts.
Yeah, I just checked just now. Apparently, I have it too. I guess everybody has it.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have it, but I swear, like a month ago, I tried to do it, didn't work.
They must have just rolled it out.
They're trying to get you to pay to have the check on Instagram, right?
Yeah, because it's part of Facebook.
I see. So it's a subscription-based thing? Or it's a one-time payment?
No, it's a subscription for the check mark.
Get the fuck out of here.
What do you get exactly?
What do you get? Right.
Yeah,
well, I know on
nothing.
Twitter, if you do it, you can do like 2-hour videos.
That's true. So you can upload the entire B movie if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Dude,
Exactly.
that's all people do all day, like under Musk's announcement.
yeah. People are doing it to overload Twitter servers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they go like, fuck it, the 1985 NBA Finals, like
Yeah.
just post like random shit.
And,
Yeah.
and Ron DeSantis was announcing his bid for presidency on Twitter tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
That he did.
I don't think it was like some 2-hour shit, obviously, but I do believe that Tucker Carlson is going to be doing some 2-hour shit or testing the limits of the 2-hour shit on Twitter.
That's wild. There's like no need for there ever to be a 2-hour video on Twitter.
Yeah, it's a really weird choice for that
Sure,
platform.
it's definitely not the greatest idea, but I mean, we be giving billionaires and government officials more credit than they deserve in terms of their level of intelligence. So here's what it is.
Well,
Everybody thinks that everybody's like the smartest man alive.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
what are experts really? At the end of the day, anybody can be an expert of anything.
All right.
So,
All right. Any other import news?
I think we had a little quick super chat or two to catch up on.
Yeah, there was one at the top of the show. BXTR Works hit us with $4.99 for fist bumps. Hell yeah, man! Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
Thank you,
we're
sir.
grumpy.
Whose toy photography was that we just saw on Instant Tamashi's feed? Was that somebody we know?
This one here.
Nose Ring.
That's Nose Ring.
Ooh.
Yeah, thought so. Looked like his.
That's what
That's
I'm
pretty
talking
cool.
about.
And is this multiple Narutos?
This is a brand new.
Yeah, it's the
Naruto.
brand new Naruto that's about to come out.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
They gave him a 10 piece for
That's
an
it.
early photo sesh.
You love
tight.
to see it.
Pretty tight.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right.
Mafex did some reveals this week too.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
Miracle action figure EX.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do?
They got a couple joints. They got the Dark Knight Returns redecoed Joker, the variant Joker.
Yes.
Sick.
All right, I don't see it on the screen, so
My bad. I'm looking for
you're
it.
not in sync.
Is it been sent?
I think you could just go on to Ami's front page.
Oh. Ami, you say?
I shared it on my Instagram too.
Oh, did you?
It's right there, number 8.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
This guy?
The Ocho.
The Ocho, baby.
Look at that. He's got
Oh,
the
pretty much
face on.
the same design as the same sculpt as the original one, just a different deco here.
Yeah, actually, low key like this one better, but that's pretty much what it's been with all the Batmans too. So makes sense.
Yeah, I like this one better, but people have commented that the additional head sculpts were better on the previous one.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, this is all about specifically liking that lipstick moment and apparently the cotton candy moment.
That's true. That's the two moments I really think about when I think about this comic book run and this film.
This whole run,
Yeah.
right?
Is when he puts the lipstick on and he has the cotton candy.
Yeah. Yeah, people talk to you about the mutant leader and the fight, and you're like, okay, could you shut the hell up for a moment? Can we talk about the lipstick
Yeah, I want the
and the
lipstick,
cotton
please.
candy?
It's symbolic of the character, Rick.
He's double fisted with cotton candy. Can you not understand how great that is? Look at that.
Yeah, there's that. You said a couple of Mafex things. What else was there?
There was one more reveal. I can't remember who it was though.
Oh no,
Mafex?
that's terrible news.
Yeah, the
Well,
Mafex
check-
reveals come in twos.
It should be on Big Bad Toy Store.
Should be on the front page of Ami Ami as well.
Did it now?
Yeah, if there was something else, it would be front page newsies.
There's a Figma.
Oh, it was the Ultraman right there. Duh.
There we go. That's what it was. It was Black Gold Ultraman.
Ultraman. Okay.
There it is.
Very slim fellow.
That's it. It's from Shin, baby. Are you gonna see Kamen Rider Shin in theaters, Rick? On the 30th?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go watch it with my dad. My dad grew up with like the toys, but never knew what it was in Mexico.
Let's go.
Niggas
yeah.
watch movies with his dad.
You like that? He's in my life. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the SHF Shin Kamen Rider with me to the freaking showing, baby.
Oh
Cloth
my
good.
god. You put the platform
Bandai
next
Cloth
to
Good's
it.
how you like me now.
I'll take my
Oh,
back. Rick, I'll meet you there.
There he is. See? I knew
don't
you
know,
had
man.
my back.
There's something about this dude. I don't trust him. This man. I think he may have ulterior motives.
Oh my god.
Right. Very alien looking head sculpt there. He looks.
That do be an Ultraman head sculpt.
Yeah, this proportioning is a little strange. I mean, I'm sure it's accurate, but it's a little.
Yeah,
it's
he
a
has
little
like really long legs, or maybe just like a really short torso.
Yeah,
That's what he
long
looks
leg,
like.
a really strangely long neck.
Yeah, that too, actually. Yeah.
It's almost like he's not human, like he's
Is
an
this
Ultraman.
a CGI animation presentation? Or is it live
Possibly?
action?
No. Shin is live action.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shin is live action.
So they
Apparently
got
the movie's
man
fantastic.
of this to fit in a suit. Okay.
I don't know why there's not a sub out right now, because it just came out on Blu-ray. Like, I want to say in the middle of this month, like last
and
week.
usually like as soon as the Blu-rays hit, it means you're gonna get the uploads online.
Yeah, I really want to see this movie.
Yeah, I just looked it up. He is not proportioned like that in the movie, so Mafex is just taking too many liberties.
Be on
Come
one,
on,
huh?
you're undoing an entire company's business with your little Google search.
Sorry, it had to be done. No one is safe.
No one.
All right.
Okay.
Say no one. Is that it for Mafex?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's got to be it for Mafex. There was some other stuff that we were talking. Sorry.
Third party Oozaru.
Yeah, let's talk third party real quick
Oh
while I pull up
man.
some other stuff.
Oh man, I did hope we got to this. Hang on. I had it on Lago's Instagram.
Uh-oh.
What? You mean this one here, right?
So
Yeah, that's
that's one of them. That's just some weird bootleg.
It's gotta be rough for you, Pancho, as a completist, that you have to get this.
I don't have to get this bullshit, dude. What are you talking about?
Let me ask you a question. If this was in your face, Pancho, like at a flea market, would you buy it?
No. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
you would. Shut up.
Fuck
Yes, you
no.
would. Stop it.
Yeah,
You're
come
lying.
on.
You're
How you would-
absolutely
Yo.
lying.
Somebody get Becca in here
No.
and have her check him.
Absolutely not.
Let's make it
No.
more realistic.
I would
We're all
hope that some of my best friends in the world would have some more self-respect for me.
You know what?
For me.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Pancho? It's a cultural thing. Fabio over there, he's Latino, and I'm Latino. And let me tell you this: if there's one thing Latino loves, it's strange bootlegs of shit.
Right.
I
So-
got in my house. In
Grew
my
up on
house, I have random like toys that I had when I was a kid, where it's Homer dressed up as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I got him looking like Hulk. I got the typical Mexican flea market bootlegs. So like, you know what? If this thing was like $20, hell yeah.
Dude,
But
my dream superhero roster is the Sense of Right Alliance. Okay? My roots are deep.
Oh man, if I ever found that, or Thomas the Tank Engine like Transformer pack, oh, game over. I'm buying those.
Dude, how have they not done that yet?
They've done it. They've done it.
What?
Okay, so hold on 1 second. So I'm into that shit too, obviously. This specifically, I don't want any part of this. This looks too ugly, too disgusting. I hate the way this thing looks. Like, it really looks like his head was sculpted out of Play-Doh. And I just hate the way this figure looks. Like the way that his bottom half of his legs look, it's like they were stretched and skewed back multiple times, like an MS Paint or something. I hate the way this thing looks. But if we're talking Super Saiyan 4 Homer Simpson, I would definitely buy that. There's no question about that.
Okay. But you know what? I'll give you this. This thing is definitely made out of whatever melted tires they had in the back of a building. Like, this thing is definitely rubbery.
This thing is awful. And it's covered in a thin film of grease or something. It's already secreting oil.
You're being really kind by saying thin.
Yeah, thin. You're right.
Thin grease. Nah, this thing is
Yo, it's got the same accessories as a Marvel Legends deluxe figure.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on. I think they're right in the chat, dude. You're not seeing the vision, Pancho.
No.
There's a charm.
I don't like
ugly.
the head sculpt.
I love it, you know?
That's
like you see a pug.
No, it's got to be dumb enough. This isn't dumb enough. This is hitting the threshold. So for me, the barometer goes like normal, then it's ugly, and then it's like so ugly it's stupid. This is just riding the thin line between ugly and being dumb. This is too ugly without crossing in to being stupid looking or dumb for me.
You could tell the person that made this one legit thought it was as good as the next one we're about to show. Like whoever made this thought he did something.
This is
Like, if you
you know, I'm about to throw out a very specific scenario right here. This
Do
is
it.
somebody in a Dragon Ball SHF Facebook group who thinks their shit don't stink and sharing their first custom and taking pre-orders for it. This is what he shows.
Oh man.
Don't
and
lowball
then,
me, I know
and
that,
he's posting a bunch of emojis where the emoji's wearing sunglasses and haters gonna hate.
Oh.
Sit back and watch.
Rick
Sit
is
back
really
and
good at
watch.
describing my least favorite people.
And he just puts like the most cringe quotes next to that sunglasses emoji. Real G's move in silence, bro. Like, terrible quotes underneath it. Like,
And it's a picture
Now
of Prius.
now this one's different.
It do be built different, literally.
Look at that.
All right, hang on.
Oh no, where'd you go?
Is it this one?
No, it was the other one.
It was. Okay. Big slideshow.
Boom.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that.
Okay, it's got some articulate. Okay, it's getting there.
Yeah, this looks fine. To me, this looks like this just looks like a custom though. Like this doesn't look like it's mass produced or anything. Like it just looks like a custom.
I think so.
You can see it's like still painted and everything here too, so it probably is just like a mock-up.
Well, Lago is speaking about it in the post as if they are taking orders for it and it's $80.
I see.
But I don't know if he's talking about the first like Super Saiyan or the Oozaru Broly figure or this one because they're smashing the one post.
Says, yeah, he says the first one is an example, but then take a look at this one. It's the same scale as the official Vegeta Oozaru. You would get one, but it's $80.
If somebody is selling this for $80, I would buy it for sure.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Especially it's the same
We're
size
at
as the real one.
For example, theoretically, we're at SDCC. We're
No.
walking around with a yard-long margarita, okay? We just sat through the worst Marvel Legends panel. The HasLab was super underwhelming, whatever the teaser of it was. And Booth is closing up shop. He's like, $20, this thing. You want it? It lights up. It's probably going to slip when I try to hand it to you because it's got a thick polyurethane coating over it. What do you think? You're wearing a Dragon Ball Z silk shirt with flames on it. Do you want it, Mr. Yoshi?
Yep.
No.
Ah, come
Oh,
on.
man.
That's
Let me tell you
I
something.
really painted the best case scenario.
Yeah,
No.
let me paint you an even better scenario. We're leaving the
Okay.
con. We're hungry. We've been waiting in lines all day. We waited in a 2-mile long line for Lego minifigures just to make $1,000 when we get home.
Just
We're leaving the con. We're crossing the street. We see little Margarita over there cooking up some hot dogs, and guess who's right next to her? Her husband, peddling Mexican boots. And he comes up to us and he's like, "Señor, you not like a Dragon Ball?" And you're like, "You know what? How much for the shiny guy?" And he goes, "For you, señor, you're buying a hot dog? $5. Boom, done deal. I'm in there. I'm in there with Josue and Margarita.
$5? $5 I'm tipping into maybe.
There you
Maybe.
go. There you
How
go.
big is it? What?
I don't know what's worse. You lying to us or you lying to yourself?
No. Bro, this
What-
is dog water. This is a dog's dinner of a fucking fig. This is awful.
Well, you know,
Way you say.
you know, definitely, I'll give you this. This is I would sooner burn up $80 with a match than pay $80 for this. No question. Like if
There's
this
no
thing
way.
is $20 or less, if this thing's $20 or less, yeah, I'll buy it. But there's no way. This is $80. There's no way. Yeah.
And the
Lago,
worst
if
part
you're
is,
in
are
the
you
comments,
lying to the chat, Pancho?
Lago, if you're in the comments, let us know. Maybe I'll hit up my family in Mexico City, huh? Ask them like, "Hey man, you see these guys around? What are they
Oh
running?
my god.
You see these guys around the streets? What are they talking about?"
I wish they had it in pictures with this one here so we can get a sense of scale. But
Dude,
yeah.
and it's funny because they took
Anyway.
pictures of that Oozaru with a potato.
Well,
Like,
you're a
what's-
D-baller, as we established. What's the consensus? You want this?
He's not even fucking paying attention, dude. That should be
It's a
all.
D-ball.
That should be
Payback.
all. That should be everything you need to know.
He's out of it.
Sorry. totally unrelated. Did we give a rest in peace to Tina Turner?
That's it.
Oh yeah,
No,
when I
that's a
think of
great
it, when I see this
segue.
figure,
We
Well, I
were
think-
gonna. What?
when I see this figure, I think of Tina.
Yeah.
I think of Queen Rock and Roll. I think of being trapped in the Thunderdome, being forced to fight against this thing.
Mhm.
I'm trying really hard.
All
Was
right.
she even in the third one, or was that the second one?
There you go. Rest in peace, T.
Grasping at some very literal straws here.
Mhm.
But yes, rest in
Right.
peace, Tina Turner.
Rest in peace to Tina Turner. We spent a lot of time on this terrible figure.
Yeah, this was,
Oh, we were having fun at Pancho's expense.
Mhm.
was awful.
I didn't think it was enough, but okay, we'll move on. We'll move on.
Okay, all right.
I hated it.
Yeah.
That was it for Instamashi though, right? Imports, third
Yeah,
party.
I do want to talk about oh, actually, if you scroll down Logos page a little bit, you might find that that mecha of all of the Shin stuff stuck together.
Hell yeah!
I do want to talk about that piece of shit real quick.
Wait.
Have to talk about it. Yeah.
Maybe
We
it's
forgot
on,
last
go to
week.
Toy Migos. Maybe it's I guarantee you it's there. Maybe not on Logos page, but while you're looking at that, Jada Toys Chun-Li went up for sure on BBTS, so definitely grab that. Also, Capcom put out a survey that was about figures over the week as well. It's like a really short survey, basically just asking you how old you are, how you find out about figures, and like what's most important to you about figures. Like how do you like the what do you call it? Expressions, like clothes, like how many characters are in the line and stuff like that. So hopefully this means that they're just going to be they're going to take this information and use it wisely for sure. The biggest part of this survey that was making rounds was when they were talking about like figure size. They had your normal, you had the familiar faces out there. You had 1/12 scale, 1/18 scale. They went all the way up to half scale. Like, why is that even an option on the survey? And they had little silhouettes of Leon from Resident Evil 4, and this motherfucker just kept on getting bigger and bigger.
Dude, my biggest fear is that everybody was just clowning and like, dude, let's all do half scale. No. It's funny at first, but it's not funny when all these companies start making half scale fucking Resident Evil figures.
Wait, is this what you were talking about?
This is it.
Rocco just sent it to me.
This is awful. So,
Thank
so
you,
yeah, he
Rocco.
did have it on his page. So this is Kamen Rider.
It was so ugly when you were zoomed out. We didn't know what the heck we were looking at.
There it is. Okay, it was number 3. So this is Shin Godzilla, Shin Kamen Rider, Evangelion, and Shin Ultraman fused together to make a giant mecha. Like, bro, this is awful. This is terrible. I love this guy as much as, the next dude. I like ironically, I can't remember his name right now, but the guy who who directed Evangelion and all the Shin movies, like incredible series, incredible films.
Oh, no.
This is not it, bro. Shin Ultraman is looking thicker than prison grits right now, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm worried about him. This is what I don't know.
This is the worst case scenario of Hideaki Anno's work.
Anna's work. There you go. Yeah, there you go. My fault.
$344.99.
I was gonna say, you know what? I would have thought this was funny if this was like $70.
Yeah.
I'd be like, like that's funny.
I thought
like,
you were funny at $70.
Yeah, $349.99.
They know what they got.
It's not worth the joke. This is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, this was awful. It's hard to articulate how much I truly hate this design. I can't say anything more than this is awful. This is awful. Ebony Leopard is saying, please read the comments. LOL. The ugliest figure I've ever seen.
Look at
The
Chamba's
Twice the
comment.
abomination.
Unreal. Poor Chamba, dude. No. This is crazy. And like the way I found out about it, much like the rest of the community, is like there was a video. There was a whole like I can't even remember how long it was, but like 3 to 5 minute video or something of just like a traditional Toku video of all these dudes combining and fighting you know, a monster and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cute. Like all of his creations forming together to make a mech. And then I'm like, oh, that's what it looks like. Oh no. And then I was like, this was kind of weird. I get weird flex, but all right. And then I found out that video was a promo for this figure. No, sir. Absolutely not.
No, sir.
When you're talking about companies wasting resources and money, this has got to be at the top of the list, dude. And we talked about Hasbro for like 40 minutes earlier today. This is fucking crazy.
Like a sword. This is like a sword, but it's so comically large it goes out of frame.
I hate this, man. This sucks.
It's not great, Pancho.
It's not good. You know what, Fabio? That's exactly what I've been trying to say. It's not great.
Oh man. Can I interject some Super 7 into this?
Sure, why not? Let's go.
You know, because they've had a few reveals that I've actually been pretty down for. Some things.
Oh, that means they have soft goods, huh?
That, and I guess we'll start with the fact that it's just weird. In fact, it's the weirdest. These are, I guess, like a new sister line to the worst.
Okay.
Are we really looking at this?
What was that?
I said, come on, bro. We really looking at this?
Just a quick glance. And it's a good segue because we're gonna go reaction and then ultimate. So then these guys are just weird. Trash can, what's it called? Trash squatch. A glow in the dark heavy metal set of teeth. Vampire guy, rock and roll vampire king.
Okay.
And a barbarian that like gets chopped apart. And
there he is.
You can insert weapons into. Look, he's coming apart.
Cool.
This guy looks like me a few months into a relationship when I start revealing who I really am.
No.
Full of soft goods in the belly of the can.
Sure. I was gonna say just trash. Just trash. Just gonna keep it simple. And then this guy. Okay.
Right.
And then also a reaction and also a thing I find cool and was surprised by because I actually knew about this forever. The fact that they were working
scoop.
I had the scoop, brother. I knew about Dio from like years, like a solid year at this point, maybe even more. But I had no idea that they were going to do the man himself, Ronnie James Dio. I knew about the mascot, but look, it's him and his chainmail plunging neckline vest glory.
It's him.
He's on his Destro shit, huh?
He's him.
Except Destro, somebody pointed out when we were talking about Destro from Mezco, but what if that chest had flocking for chest hair?
Oh man, now you're really making me salivate.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, no flock here, but look, it's the mascot, the evil cat-like creature from the Holy Diver and all of the Dio albums, with his ominous name, Murray.
Murray with the straight chain.
This Dio guy's a genius.
It's a soft goods chain, or like
that don't make no sense.
Soft goods chain. I'm just so used to saying it for everything. It's real metal chain. There you go. It's Dio. Ronnie James.
Take away his bolt and chain.
No, they don't have. I mean, they do have social distortion, but this isn't that. I'll tell you what is. Speaking of metal, how about Ghost Ultimates Wave 3, Papa Emeritus III.
There they are.
From the Meliora and Pope Star era.
There he is.
The third incarnation of the front man of Ghost, the third in the technically fourth in the lineage of the papacy.
Mm.
Look at this soft goods robe. You can take it off, and he has this cool, like, I call this the Grammys look. This is what he wore on stage to accept the Grammys for Cerise.
I believe it.
And
Right?
we're one step closer to fucking for
The
Gerard
edge,
Way, huh?
and I'm about to break. Oh, went the wrong,
Oh.
went the wrong way with that one.
Dude, Ultimate Fred Durst when? With interchangeable soft goods like windbreakers, we can get his dad look from Lollapalooza.
Oh God.
What's wrong, Boog? You wouldn't do it all for the nookie? That sounded like a solid no. I saw a great breakdown of new metal where it has like the 4 basic parts, you know, angst, rap guy, those sort of things. And if you steer too far in like one direction, if you go like too far rap guy, you get Limp Bizkit.
There it is.
Too much. Ghost,
Yeah,
however,
we don't
is
want that.
more cool. No. But I did bring this up to promote that I will be doing a one-time special edition this coming Monday. Fobster Live returns for a single Metal Monday.
Wow.
And I'm going to have Kyle on to talk about the great figures that we've just mentioned here in passing that he helped design. So he'll be coming on. We'll be
That is
chatting.
cool.
We'll be talking metal and these things up for pre-order in particular.
That's cool. I do
Come
like
through
that.
this Monday. Memorial Day, you have nothing better to do. You won't be at work, loser.
That's right.
So you'll be a captive audience. Single episode. I'm working on the promo photos and all that so I can get it up on Instagram.
That's
And
fantastic.
come through on Monday. I'll look significantly more metal than I do already.
All right.
We do Metal Mondays. And then I guess one
Monday.
more quick Super 7 hit. This just went up today, I think.
And
Glow
they're taking-
Dark exclusive Cheetara.
Grammys Cheetara. I love it.
Damn, they're taking Hasbro's.
Cheetara.
They saw Hasbro's Tigra and they said we can do better than that.
That's it. Traffic cone orange. How about radiation piss yellow?
About Mountain Dew overnight urination.
That's true.
Oh man.
But yellow number 5.
So we're talking Halo 3 launch night amounts of
Oh
Mountain
no.
Dew.
Were like kids always talking about the rumor that yellow 5 when you were like teenagers and stuff? Whenever you would drink a Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Hey, don't drink that yellow 5 stuff. It makes your wiener small.
Dude, they would do
Every single time.
You could
they would do that in
never be safe
Mexico.
to eat a bag of Cheetos in public. Someone would always try to tell you.
Dude, one summer I went to Mexico and my cousins were telling me that about Gatorade, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I came back to the U.S. and I told all my friends, and they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Dude, that's what they're saying. They're saying yellow 5."
What?
Yeah, they're like, "Are you telling me that I'm getting my thirst quenched with a smaller dick?" I was like, "Yep."
No.
They
Should have
fucking
put Rondo the First Mutilator.
they could not believe it. They were stunned. Everybody started drinking Propel after that. You guys remember Propel?
Man, vitamin water had its time in the sun as well.
Yeah, shout out to 50 Cent.
Right?
Shout out to vitamin water.
It was nothing but Sunchips and vitamin water for a good intersection of time there.
You remember when Sunchips, before they changed their bag, how loud their bags used to be?
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Fondly.
Yo, I remember like there was a YouTube video or something where they measured the decibels of the sound the bag made, and it is like definitely damaging to your ears. Like without a doubt, scientifically proven that it was damaging to ears. And that so they had to change it. Incredible, dude.
Sunchips was on one.
I love Sunchips, dude. So good. My favorite.
And
Oh, yeah,
I love the Thundercats, which is why I'll be getting it. I actually don't know much about the Thundercats at all. I'm not a Thunder Kitten, whatever they call themselves.
Speaking of Super 7, I am like right on the razor edge of jumping into that SpongeBob Super 7. I was like,
should, dude.
I was
I know.
like,
I seen you going back and forth on the Discord, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, is he gonna do it?"
I didn't know if I was gonna get the Nendoroid or the Super 7, but like I think I'm gonna get the Super 7
Yeah,
because at least it'll stop. It'll.
His cheeks.
That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna get Sandy Cheeks too. Like if I'm gonna go with Super 7, I'm gonna do that because it has more articulation, and at least they'll try. At least they have a moral obligation to try and scale those with the rest of the figures that come out. Whether or not they stick to it, that's up to them. But at least I'll go with that. And then Nendoroid's never gonna do I don't know. I don't see them doing a Sandy Cheeks, maybe a Squidward, but like I don't know. I don't see them going as deep as Super 7 is. So
Could you imagine? Just sit back for a moment and imagine this with me. Could you imagine a Patrick Star done like fucking Kirby, where his limbs
that's
are
right.
like magnetized?
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? That'd be so sick.
That would be the craziest thing of all time. Absolutely.
That would be amazing, man.
Absolutely.
What an imagination, Rick. What an imagination.
Boy can dream.
Dare to dream.
Before we head out, Instamashi just posted, Rick shared in the group chat that new Dragon Ball reveal tomorrow.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
May 25th. I think it's in their story, right, Rick, or no?
Yeah, in a story, I
Real?
believe.
Yes.
In a story.
Brand new release coming to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line.
What are we thinking?
May
Ooh.
26 reveal.
Somebody was saying that it's probably that thing that they did a poll on. Remember that one that had Zarbon all like buffed up, and it had Wheel, and it had like all those other guys on there.
I could see that. I'm wondering like why what do you call it? Why the reel shows base form Goku transforming into Super Saiyan Goku. Like, is that a clue for what it could possibly be? Maybe, or is it just iconic imagery that they're showing? I don't know. If that is a clue to what it is, then my money is on a 100% powered Super Saiyan Goku, like shirtless end of Namek art Goku, or a Frieza, a 100% powered Frieza.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah, here's some good guesses. Frieza 100%. Cell second form. Kid Boo. Janemba.
Yeah, Janemba. I mean, Janemba is if they stick to what they promised, then Janemba's a lock because they're going to do everybody from Fighter Z. But
Another Frieza this close? I don't think so.
This close to? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it would make more sense to do them all close. I think so.
Actually, well, I don't know.
If they do this Frieza, like if they do another Frieza, like there's only 2 Friezas left to do. There's 100% Frieza, and then there's Mecha Frieza, which has been teased before. They talked about it when they were doing their live stream for Trunks, so they might do that. But if like the images of Goku are any clue, then my money's on 100% Frieza.
Okay.
But that could have nothing to do with it. So who knows?
Yeah, interesting. We'll see where it goes. It could honestly just be them revealing their Comic-Con stuff, but I think this is too early. Maybe. Usually places.
Yeah,
It's almost June, so
I guess so.
literally, single digit weeks away at this point, I would say, right?
Was it in July?
Yeah.
July
Yeah,
what?
like end of July, like July 20 something, right?
Yeah, pretty much 2 months here.
I gotta request some time off.
8-9 weeks.
Yeah, it's the 19th through the 23rd.
Oh, okay. So not the last weekend of the month. Okay.
Yeah, just right before the last
week,
week
I
of the
guess.
month.
That whole week and popping.
Yeah, cool. It works out for us. When we get on Friday, we're gonna have a sick Dragon Ball reveal to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Hot, fresh, and ready drop. Mm-hmm.
A cake of tremendous power.
But they're my circle of power.
Get some Caninus Spiritus in there. It'll be great.
Can't waste perfectly good Canina Spiritus.
Let's throw it over the overpass.
How old are you? I'm
I'm
5,000. Oh man. Incredible.
And of course, the master of disaster, Mitchell Jefferson.
Absolutely.
Number one Mitchell Jefferson podcast? Is that
100%. I believe it.
Okay.
Hurry up, man, before the moon wanes.
Becca and I say it to each other all the time. Quickly, before the moon wanes.
I say that to my girlfriend and my best friend all the time. They're like the only ones to know the reference.
Incredible. All right, before we go, let's do some plugs. What are we thinking?
I'll go first.
That's
it's
cool.
me, Rick. You know, it's I'm here. I'm still on Instagram. I'm fucking RickDom2345. I'm out here in these streets. I'm looking for shit. Not these Mafia tracksuits at that price, I'll tell you that. But other stuff. There's stuff out there, and I'm looking.
Shout out real
He's
quick.
looking.
Nice.
Shout out to dang it, Gary King. He just posted in PNP that he bought 6 tracksuit goons.
Yeah, I saw that a little while ago. I started to mention it, but I felt kind of bad.
Certified
I know-
madman. You got to respect it.
I wanted to. I'm probably gonna do it right now. I was gonna comment like, "Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich." My man just dropped $200 on tracksuit mafias. Crazy times.
Crazy.
Yeah, we didn't get to
Incredible.
it this week, but next week, or I mean on Friday, we'll talk about the controversial Hot Toys 2099.
Oh, you know,
Scott-
yeah. You know what? I want to talk about that right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Put them up. The comments on that post have been absolutely fucking insane.
What's the science behind this? This is a first time thing that they've done, right?
It makes no sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this thing, and I'm definitely on the edge of wanting to buy it because it looks so cool. It's by far the most articulated Spider-Man figure they've ever made. But like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why'd they go this way?
This is crazy, dude.
You're saying the comments on the original post? Let's see.
Oh no, I can't even imagine.
Hasbro Marvel Legend toy? Oh no.
But cost extra.
That's
But
the
cost an extra
comment you want
150.
to see with 583 likes.
More like Spider-Man 1999. Bro, that's the fucking comment
Did it
right
say?
there.
I didn't see it. What is
More
it?
like Spider-Man 1999.
Oh no.
No.
Very funny.
Okay. This guy might be bringing up a pretty good point I don't think has been discussed yet. Why does Spider-Man 2099 have exposed joints instead of being a fully suited figure? It doesn't match Miles and Gwen now. Hot Toys are more capable of producing really detailed suits that are super intricate, so this is a really odd choice.
Yeah, he really brings up a good point, dude. Like, wow, he really sniffed that one out.
I was going to say, that's a wild take. That's one of the worst takes I've ever heard.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for you.
Shelf Presence is bringing up that the Black Panther mech was just like this as well.
But that doesn't really count.
Black Panther mech?
Like a true from a movie hot toy.
True, absolutely.
I don't think anything's ever done something like this.
Honestly, if Marvel Legends did look this good, it'd be worth the price tag. At that
Everybody,
lower
Marvel
scale.
Legends hot
That's smaller
toy, like,
scale.
yeah, these people. Let me tell you something. I think Boog's been beat. Nobody thinks more highly of Hasbro than this fucking comment section. You're out of your damn mind if you think this is how Marvel Legends look. I wouldn't collect any other line if this is how they all looked. I'll tell you fucking that right now.
Right?
This is
Can
crazy.
they send these files over to the team and
Yeah.
get this? Why did we get whatever we got.
Trumbull Dust is saying it's diecast.
I'm not a part of this.
It's die-cast?
It's diecast? No way.
I don't see how that's
way.
possible.
No
That'd
way.
make it so top heavy. This dude's huge.
When I look at they have a huge write-up. I don't know why Hot Toys likes to do this, but every time they reveal something, they have like a fucking 4-paragraph write-up on Facebook. And I didn't see any mention of diecast on there.
Yeah, there's no mention about it here.
Shelf Price is saying no, not diecast.
Okay.
Oh, I knew it. I was like, what the heck?
No
I
way.
thought maybe
Oh,
maybe
he's saying he was talking about the Black Panther mech.
Oh,
Sorry,
Black
sorry.
Panther. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
I was like, where, sir?
I mean, honestly, it looks very dope. It looks like a super advanced, detailed, like, yeah, Marvel Legend.
On model.
Like,
to be fair, it is on model.
Yeah. It's just
right here. I
it's,
see it.
It's funny
Look.
because like I'm living the reality that like all these Hot Toys people fucking hate. Like I've said it before on here, but I have friends who like collect statues and they collect Hot Toys only, and I can't tell you how many times like me and like other people would sit there and they'd just be fucking bagging on SHF, they'd be bagging on Marvel Legends, and they'd tell me like, how the fuck can you collect this bullshit with like cuts and like fucking ugly ass joints everywhere? They used to, I'm telling you, you'd swear that you were living in like in the Twilight Zone. Because it's the opposite of what all of us think. They don't give a shit about articulation. They just wanted it to look as accurate as possible and as clean as possible. And it's funny because now they're reaping what they sowed, man. Look at this shit. Look at where we are now. They want to be everybody else so bad now. Come on.
I just noticed this like little blue shading in this suit too. That's kind of cool.
It lights up
What?
under black light.
What?
It's like a specific paint. If you go to the Facebook gallery that I sent in the chat,
I refuse.
that gallery is really extensive, and like they have like a side by side of when black light is hitting it, and how like all that like differently colored paint lights up under that light. This is really sick, man. I don't know. This is so cool. This feels like a Hot Toys employee that's been wanting to do this his entire life, finally getting the opportunity and going crazy.
And its reflective effect. Such luminosity.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it is a great looking figure. It's just a questionable choice for the company producing it.
Yeah. It's a shame because it really doesn't go with the other ones.
Yeah, that's what's so strange.
Like, look at that. That looks like two completely different toy lines being mixed.
Yeah, why couldn't they just put a suit over this buck? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just so strange. Or like, you know what? If you were gonna go this route, why aren't all of them like this?
Yeah.
True. Well, because then they would miss out on, profit from 3 figures versus just one.
Dude, they're pulling some fucking funny shit here. The only cloth goods is that little cape in the back.
That's not even cloth.
No?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Does it just attach on? Yeah, it looks like it's plastic.
It's plastic, brother.
Damn.
That's plastic.
Damn, not even that, huh? They couldn't even get that done?
Well, I would imagine it's because it's transparent.
Yeah, I guess it would be tough.
I don't know. Mezco was able to pull off this suit
Oh,
my
and get a
God.
texture and get a soft goods cape. So I really don't think there's any excuse.
You heard it here first. Mezco better than Hot Toys at soft goods.
Heard 'em.
You what? This way.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Hot Toys still does a traditional version of this.
Well, they did one for the game.
They did. You're right.
Yep.
They did one for the game, yeah, and it wasn't. Believe it or not, that figure wasn't very popular.
No, it was probably a little stiff because like the way they did the spider emblem was like a hard overlay.
Yeah, I saw earlier somebody revealed the price at Secret Base. This guy is running $195 USD.
That's cheap for a Hot Toys.
So maybe here though, usually it's cheaper over there than it is here.
Okay.
So maybe over here it'll be like $230, $220. still really cheap. Like a lot of Hot
Like
Toys
5
now.
years ago, Hot Toys prices.
Yeah, I was about to say now Hot Toys are at 300 right now.
Yeah.
Pretty steadily.
Base.
Or they like to play the game with you. $290.99 like it's not $300 like they like to play that game. But I don't know, it's not bad. I think this looks really cool. I'm having a really hard time saying no. I think I'm going to just end up doing it, Hot Toy or Sideshow does the payment plan. I think I'm just going to do it for the culture. Although, you know what? Little spoiler alert, people. In the trailer for Spider-Man, they fuck something up here. I'm assuming they have somebody on the staff that isn't Mexican, but Miguel over here, he says something that no Mexican would ever say. And trying to make it seem like you know how they do with Miles, like they want to show you like, hey man, he's Latino. He'll say like little Latino things with his mom, They do that with Miguel over here, and he says something that a Mexican would never fucking say, and any Mexican who would hear him say it would be disgusted.
Which is?
He says coño.
Oh, yeah.
That is not Mexican whatsoever.
That's more in my house over here.
Yeah, that's more of like the more southern part of South America. There's no way a Mexican would ever say that, and I was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much.
Puerto Ricans in New York say that a lot.
Yeah. That's Ricans, Dominicans. There's no way you're gonna hear a Mexican say coño.
Yeah, that's pretty Caribbean. We say that I say that every day here, to be honest.
Kind of strange, but I'm still fanboying over this. I'm gonna buy it.
I can't believe that Sony wouldn't get a Spider-Man character right.
Yeah, that's
Could you imagine?
Crazy.
I mean, look at what we got with Tom Hardy and Carnage.
It looks like their Bing searches came up pretty dry on that one, huh?
They don't understand why Ask Jeeves isn't loading.
Yeah, they literally had Spider-Man like Bing search where can find dead parents.
Where can find dead parents?
How can to tell if Progento?
Also, how to get rid of ants.
Oh, we also left out the fact that this guy has rolling eyes. So that's really
he does.
sick.
And the cape
Really
attaches
really
magnetically, so it is just one cape.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
It kind of like flares out, so if you see it here from the dead on angle, he is wearing it, but it like looks, almost horizontal from that angle.
I'm kind of annoyed that no company has completed the crew from the first movie.
Yeah,
It's
man.
true.
What's
We're on to
going
bigger
on?
and better things, Boog. Come on, moving on.
all these companies really stalled out. You know what? It was just a bad choice the moment I saw that they did Penny, I was like, oh man, you should have done Noir first. I think she's gonna be a tough sell because she's just a statue, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping, but I really thought you should have gone Noir before her.
Yeah, I wonder why no import company's done Noir.
Yeah, it can't be a likeness issue.
Yeah, I mean Marvel Legends got it, so what's the excuse?
Yeah, but that's what they already had, like 80% of the parts.
People don't like jackets, or
No, all they had was to do Ghost Rider again. Give it a new jacket. Done. New head. It's a new head.
I wonder if Noir will show up in this new movie.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage
Dracula.
came. Nicolas Cage, when he did that newest movie, he was being interviewed. They're like, "Are you excited for your sequel to come out, Spider-Man?" And he was like, "I know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not in that movie."
They didn't call me back.
Yeah, he said they didn't call him back. But it's funny because he's like a lot of people's favorite character from that film.
He's great.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know why.
He's driving off into the sunset with Pedro Pascal right now, so
It's true.
Oh hell
couldn't
yeah!
make it out.
It's all right.
Your
It's okay.
co-star, Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah.
Your former co-star.
Anywho,
That's
I
it.
think that's it for news. We had
Yeah.
done
Alright.
plugs. We had started
All right,
plugs.
all right. Let's actually do plugs now.
All right.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
the top of the hour. So, Fabio, what you got?
Hey, what's up? I'm Fabio, my friends. Call me Fobster. Followed by a 360 on Instagram. If you
Wow.
want to see my photography at Fobster360. Finishing up the Bishop photography, so I'll have that up. I have a big gallery of Superman so far. It's It's pretty Superman heavy, but we're gonna break it up. Getting into finishing that, and then come to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube at Fobster, because I have Kyle Wadiga from Super 7 coming on Monday. We're doing an emergency Metal Mondays stream because we got to talk about these Dio figures and the new Ultimates Papa Emeritus 3. Talking to the designer himself, Kyle, so that'll be really fun. That's it. Pancho.
Yeah, I'll go next. Follow me on Instagram at Pancheezey. Follow me on YouTube. I did a stream yesterday where I opened up a bunch of figures from a GameStop sale I did. And then this Saturday, I'm going to try something like pretty new with a stream. I'm calling it the A.C.B.A. randomizer stream. I'm going to put a bunch of different like variables on a spinning wheel. Like I'm going to put a bunch of different figures that I never pose. I'm going to put like variables like what kind of pose should it be? Should it be static, dynamic, portrait? What kind of props I should use? What kind of diorama I should use? How many light sources I can have? And I'm just going to spin the wheel and I'm just going to let chance and complete randomization dictate what kind of shot I produce that day. So I figured it'd be fun. I don't know. I think that sounds pretty cool. So hopefully everybody can make it out. It's going to be this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's it.
That actually might be pretty cool for a group thing too.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
I think that'd be super cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna like go through my figures and like I'll pick like a couple just so I know where all the accessories are and everything like that. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to get like a really like kooky just combination of stuff, like a character that should never be dynamically posed, that I have to dynamically pose them with like one light, with like the weirdest props and accessories and stuff. So I think it'll be pretty fun.
I forgot to plug one thing real quick. Sorry. I was on Pac Photo's stream this past Monday, so go check out that last episode of his Monday Night Toys stream series. We talked some Mezco and compared him to some McFarlane stuff. You know, he's a big McFarlane guy. It was just a fun hang, casual stream. Go check it out. Support the boy. And then, yeah, that's it.
Rick, what are you doing?
Boog, Boog.
I went before everyone. Right?
Oh, good, great. Yeah, take us out, Boog.
So yeah, that's you know, I'll be pop daily every other day. I got shit all over the place in my apartment right now, so I'll just.
Are you taking advantage of the space, huh? You're grazing.
Yeah, basically, literally. Yeah, I'll be around. You guys will see me. Thank you guys for hanging out with us this evening. For all the super chats. Of course, we love you. We appreciate the support. And until next time, which is Friday, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Wait. What are we doing on Friday? Who's going to be here?
Potentially.
We got a special guest, potentially. Pete,
absolutely.
Who we got?
June from Jada Toys fame will be here on Friday to talk all things Jada Toys, baby. We're going to pick his brain. We're going to find out where the man has been, where he hopes to go, and what he's doing right now. Hell yeah.
Including, but not limited to, Street Fighter,
Mega Man,
cars.
Cars? Who knows?
I mean, vehicles, you know, the Fasts and the Furious. So yeah, see you guys Friday.
Yeah, so that should be very fun. Looking forward to that. Yeah, until Friday. Be safe. Night. Keep your butthole tight. Peace.
Goodbye.
Alrighty then. See you. Big scatter.
Well, great show, everyone.
Great show. fantastic.
Site 2.